Can I draw realism? Can I be bothered to draw realism? Better question. After my latest video showcasing a little more skill in my art, I got a buzz for putting in effort. As a very lazy ADHD human, it's a big deal. Best known for my comic and manga artwork, I'm gonna revisit a more serious attempt at drawing. Let's see how that goes. What's going on YouTube? My name is ADC Art Attack, his name is Bob. And today's video is sponsored by Ohuhu. And this box right here, with hair on it. Can't be mine, I have none. See? This is very sad. This box was sent to me by Ohuhu. Now inside this is, I don't know. I have no idea what's in there. I do know there are two items, which are the focus of today's video, which are the sponsored part of this video, but I don't know why I got this whole box. So I guess we'll see what is inside. Yeah, now, let's open it. Oh, I thought it was gonna flip open. I was really excited, but man, the pressure on you. Right, lid, oh, whoa. What is this? Okay, I got a lot, there's a lot more stuff in here than I expected. I didn't think there would be this much stuff. So we got some alcohol markers from the Honolulu Plus series. The Honolulu Plus series? Why for out thou plus? Now these aren't the sponsored segment. I'll let you know which bit is, but I don't know why you're plus, but I love these markers. And this, I love this case. I really like this case. We're not gonna be using these today, so we'll put those on the floor. Thank you for being a part of our journey. Is this a private letter for me? It's a private letter for me from I don't know where my cameras are. It's a private letter for me. What? What? I didn't expect this. Stop. You stop it. This is so cute. I didn't expect to see my name in there. It's like written in there in hand and everything. That's so adorable. Why did I just slap it? I didn't mean that. I really am like really happy. I'm sorry. What is this? Ein tote bag. I don't know why I said tote. It's ein tote bag. That has a whole different meaning in German. I will do my shopping in this bag. Draw, feel, empower. Love it. Oh my God, there's so much stuff in here. I'm so freaking excited. Right, we got some Ohuhu coaster things. Coaster, yep. We got coaster, I've got so many of these magnets. Guys, there's a pin. What is this? Is this a diploma? I have graduated from Ohuhu school. It's a calendar. I did not expect a calendar. Like, you could have given me 10 guesses and at least 2 of them wouldn't have been calendar. 8 might have been, but yeah. Now, there's more secret stuff underneath this. I saw you, what is that? What is that? Ohuhu, you are making too much stuff. Too much, but carry on. I was gonna say stop, but don't stop. This is glitter markers. Obviously, written in glitter. Ohuhu nib family. Oh wow, they're like, oh wow. They do have a lot of nibs, I'll give them that. Ohuhu really knows how to nib. Their stickers, I'm freaking loving this. This is awesome. Why did I get blessed with such cute stuff? And the marker pad. I love the marker pad. The paper from Ohuhu is one of the highlights. Freaking love it. I freaking love it. Got the acrylic markers. And these should be pencils. Guys, what is this? These are not pencils. These are water-based markers. These are not the things for today's sponsored video. But these are. These are the brand new markers from Ohuhu, and they have finally expanded their range of already existing acrylic markers with a brush nib, which, wow. If you saw some of my previous content, I was complaining a little bit about the acrylic markers not having the brush feature, which I think is super important. I think these markers deserve a brush feature. I think Ohuhu have one of the best brush markers out there, so why not bring it to the acrylic markers? And I like that we can just pop this right out. Oh, beautiful. Nahuku. Let's open you up. Oh. Ooh. Okay, we got a little, I love that they do this. Honestly, Ohuhu, please don't stop doing this. This is beautiful. They give us the colors, right? We get the colors right here. Look at this, look at beautiful. The colors right there, but then they give you a black surface and a white surface so that you can see the different contrast of the colors and how light theory works because, you know, on some surfaces, colors look different. User manual. I have a habit of not reading instructions, so this time, I'm gonna make that mistake. Wait, what? We don't have to do any clicking stuff? Apparently these pens work immediately. Let me just get one of these. Oh yeah. So we got the Ohuhu Nahuku acrylic marker. It gives you a little line that tells you how much is in there. Very, very nice. Shake, then enjoy. Love it. Love it. There's no clicking involved. Guys, this is just straight go. It's just, wait, how opaque are you? Do you cover it covers the black area. Guys, I could completely just erase. I could just erase everything. Like nothing exists ever like this. Look at these pens, they are beautiful. I love the assortment of colors here. The flesh tones look absolutely beautiful. Really excited to use them. The blues, the purples. Oh, I love this kit. I gotta move on to using some pencils. And obviously I'm gonna do some artwork, but I don't have them. We will be right back with the pencils once I get them. I'm gonna stick with the acrylic paint markers. Now, I did get the pencils. I got the pencils, they did arrive, but because I was made to wait for their arrival, means you're gonna have to wait for their arrival in this video. So we're gonna put those to the side. My light's flickering. Why do that? Now, before we get on with using these products, I just want to give you a quick reminder that links to these products can be found down below in my description of this video. And a little bit of a spoiler here. By the end of this video, I really do like these products, and well, I think one of them is going to surprise you quite a bit. Okay, so we're going to focus on the Nahuku, I don't know, acrylic markers, and I'm actually going to do a couple of tests first to see what they're like. So, they're on frame. That is beautiful. Let's get the marker pad. Now, this isn't the one that was supplied. I've already lost it. I've got to get a better storage unit system than the floor. I lost the paper already. How did I do that? Here is the Ohuhu marker pad. Now, I only want to do a couple of squiggly tests before I move on to doing some artwork. And obviously we'll be doing some realism later. But for now, markers, let's have fun. Let's get a blue because it's nice. Yeah, nice. Oh, that's so good. Look how, okay, that is some strong, hang on a biscuit. That is beautiful. I spat on it. I didn't mean to do that. It's beautiful. The color looks amazing. I wonder what the layering is. Is it already dry? It's been like 5 seconds. It's already dry. I'm gonna get the black and go over it. Oh my word. It's incredible. I am so fascinated by acrylic markers these days. They've come a long way since I was a kid, and yes, I'm old. Don't start. But they really have come a long way, and they work fantastically well and way different to what they used to be like when I was growing up. But there's my test. It's the world's quickest test ever, because that's just what I do. I like the nibs of these markers, by the way. The nibs are fantastic. They're very reminiscent of the traditional Ohuhu marker nibs. They are just fantastic. I mean, the whole system here looks clean, elegant, really, really, really nice. I absolutely do love them. And they're a little small, actually, I didn't realize, but they fit very nicely in your hand. So I have a piece of artwork. Look at that. It's art. This is a dragon. So I'm gonna color this in, and I don't know if I have the colors for Spyro, but that's fine. I'm not really going for a Spyro vibe here, but I'm gonna go green. I wanna try something weird. I'm gonna do the mid-tone first. Oh my goodness me. I love these paint pens. I love paint pens in general. They're just so easy to use. Great coverage with such ease. So the speed in which these pens actually work is fantastic. The ink flow is pretty fast. Does layer down at a comfortable rate of speed for me. Again, each artist and each user's hand is gonna be different, but for me, these work fantastically well. The first layer is pretty nice, actually. There is a little bit of streakiness there, and that's because I'm using them on paper. You will find different surfaces have different textures, and different textures mean different layering capabilities. On paper, you're gonna need to do a second layer. And this second layer, fantastic. It's nice and smooth, nice and clean. Again, you can do as many layers as you need to get that desired result. But for me, second layer is more than enough. It looks beautiful. But when we go on to the shading, or in this case, the layering, now I'm using layering as a different term here, just for adding a different color on top of a pre-existing color, or you can do this for shading as well. I find it to be fantastic. It really, really works well. It doesn't blend or ruin the previous color, doesn't impact the color you're putting on top, which is fantastic if you're doing pretty two-dimensional, or I don't really have a style except for the one that I'm doing right now of artwork. Whatever that's called, I don't know. These markers are a lot of fun to use. Now I'm using them in the most simplistic way possible, coloring in a very flat style, not too much going on, but they are fantastic to use. They feel great in your hand. They're very easy to use. Every now and then they require a little bit of a shake just to kind of get that ink moving a bit better. I'm using ink loosely here, the paint, but we use ink because I'm not really an artist, I guess. Now, the final step with these paint markers, I wanted to try doing some line work. This isn't an area I'd say paint markers do generally too well, but let's see. Okay, they work very well, but you're gonna need to find someone who doesn't shake uncontrollably like me to do a better job. It's not that bad. But the variations you get with this brush is so sweet. Even someone like me is able to create beautiful line variations in such a quick and timely manner. And that's important. Speed. I love speed. I love working very fast. And paint markers accommodate that very well. All in all, I love these markers. A massive improvement on their paint markers with the colors, the brush nib, this cute little case. Very nice. This is exactly what I expect of Ohuhu. Development and progress while listening to the consumer. Absolutely fantastic job. And the artwork looks great. A very basic approach to using the markers. Admittedly, I'm not a professional paint marker artist, but I'm getting there. So here we are, the part of the video you've been waiting for, the theme of today's video. Can I do realism? We're gonna find out because I got pencils. Look at this. I got pencils. They finally came. They actually came like a day later. It was pretty cool. Ohuhu are amazing. But here they are, oil-based colored pencils, 72 pack with a dragonfly. I think that's a dragonfly. I don't know my insects too well. I like the surface texture that they used for these pencils, although I myself am more inclined to blend. This looks like it hasn't been blended too much. I'm gonna blend. I'm gonna do something a little bit different. Hopefully these are capable of that. It says they are. Easily blending and coloring for artists. That's a bold claim. Let's see what they look like. I jumped expecting a louder bang and it didn't bang, and now I feel really, oil-based colored pencils. Here is a swatch. Do they have any funny named colors? Seagull blue. These are actually normal sounding colors. I'm quite content with this. Good job, Ohuhu. Whoa, hello. I did all of that without looking at the pencils. They look nice. I was getting a bit worried there. I looked at it and I was like, that's not looking like 72. There you go. They're very compact. They kind of squeeze. This is a nice looking set, right? This section here is my favorite. It looks fantastic. Look at this gradient shift. It's just beautiful. I'm looking forward to using them. They come pre-sharpened as well, which is nice. There you go. It's sharpened. We like that. Let's go for a red. This is geranium red. Geranium red? Okay. So let's scribble you in and see how these things work. And interesting. Okay, so maybe I don't use oil pencils too much, and that's okay. I don't really know what type of pencils I use that much. I don't really use pencils at all, but these feel like they're gliding. They feel so soft and just, whoa, you can get like a huge, I'm gonna try gradient here. Whoa, you can get a big gradient shift. What if you press like really hard? How much coverage can you get? What? It covers like a marker. Okay, these pencils are fantastic. They color really, really nicely. You can do gradient shifts with them. You can get fantastic coverage with them. I'm gonna see if you can blend with them. No way. That's a big deal. So you can actually layer over a solid colored area of a previous pencil. That's a huge deal. Usually when you're coloring with pencils, the moment you press too hard with a pencil, you are unable to do anything with that layer again. You've ruined the paper and the pencils have created a sort of layering of pencil. Don't know the term for it, but they do a layer and you're no longer able to color over that. I'm gonna test the limits of this. So I'm gonna get this green and try to put the green over this. I'm not even pressing that hard, guys. And we're like getting coverage here. Do you see? That is fantastic. Look, it's amazing. Okay, so pencils seem pretty good, but we won't know until we do an actual test. So let's do it. Purpose of today's video, can I do realism? How realistic can I draw? I don't know, to be honest. All right, so I need to draw something. Gorgeous. So first things first, quickly sketch out the eye. Next, I want to base with some markers. I know, that is kind of cheating. But apparently these pencils work great with markers, and markers provide a fantastic base that removes the white of the paper. This is going to alleviate a little of that pressure, applying a strong layer of pencil, making extra layers easier. Okay, well, now what? I don't know how to do this. I've never drawn an eye before. Probably the only artist in the world who's ever said that. Well, it's off to a great start at least. The pencils work incredibly well. They're very easy to control. The levels of layering and pressure, adding multiple colors on top of each other is no issue either. And that's surprising. I didn't expect this to be such an easy job. However, I just can't be bothered. I'm so sorry. Who draws eyes? It's boring. There's too much going on there. It's difficult, okay, that's the truth. I struggled, so I gave up. Let me try something a little less challenging. Perfect. Yeah, everyone knows who this cute little guy is. Why not? Now the same steps apply here, starting with a sketch of the character. This is a little bit of an easier step because, no, it's not. I had to stand in weird positions and avoid placing my head in the camera's viewpoint in order to draw this. What's worse is I can never get the same position, the perfect position, the entire time. So the artwork isn't a perfect match, but it's just gonna have to do. Now, once again, markers first, just as before. Again, just to reiterate, it's a really easy step and it just saves you using pencils later on. And already, it looks pretty good. Okay, so let's give these pencils a real test. I love these pencils. Now I'm definitely learning again, so bear with the results, but I'm loving using them. They layer and blend effortlessly, and again, as someone who hasn't used color pencils in many years, I'm already feeling pretty comfortable. My only issue is my vision limitations. Yes, I have terrible eyesight and I struggle with seeing some color. What a great career choice I've chosen. Oh, I'm too tired and in pain. Just had dental surgery like 12 hours ago. Oh, man. Sorry. I really don't feel limited, even with my sight issues. I feel like we have a plentiful range of colors here with zero limitations. At no point am I struggling to find the color I feel I need or feel confident in using. The smooth blending coupled with the layering means I don't have to worry about mistakes, as I can just go over those areas again later. This is just a treat. Granted, I'm not the best artist in the world, so I'm making some mistakes, particularly on those shoes. They look hideous. But I was most surprised, and I must say, with the layering capabilities of the lighter colors, particularly the white. It is going over these colors despite having multiple layers below it really easy. But of course, the only way to take this artwork to the next level is to apply some shading. Oops. Yeah, I decided to use markers for this bit. I don't know why, but I went with the markers and that was a struggle. I went through so many, well, it was hours. It took me a very long time and I only recorded a little bit of it because But I did go over the markers with the color pencils in the end and I ended up achieving, well, let me know what you guys think. This was a surprise. I'm actually kind of proud of myself here. I didn't expect this to be such a challenge. And the only reason it was such a challenge as it was is because of the camera. Having a camera up there meant I couldn't lean forward at any point because I would cover the view. And having cameras next to me meant that I couldn't do much because it was there. So drawing this was a task, it was a challenge, and I relied solely on using the viewfinders of the cameras and photographs in order to be able to produce the final result. I can't tell you how difficult that is to draw like that, but I made it work. Again, I just want to remind you that links to these products can be found down below in the description of this video, and I highly recommend you check them out and get yourself one of these things, if not both of them, because why not? They're fantastic. Right, with that being said, I am going because I am in pain right now. Dental surgery is not fun, and it's been 2 months of just, But I look forward to seeing you all again in the next video, and I do hope you're enjoying this format of videos where I am producing artwork of, I'd say, a little bit of a higher quality. That is my goal for this year, to just up the quality of the artwork. So, cool. Ow. I'll see you all in the next video. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. I'm wearing really nice clothes today as well. Fashion. I'm gonna revisit, I'm going to. Oh look, I got a rash. Love it. What is my intro? I think I made a note about this. Oh yeah! Watch this for a segue. Squishy shoulder side. Wherever squishy looks is where we... Self-closing. There we go. Oh, I need to sneeze now. For God's sake, I'm never gonna get through this intro. Now! I've forgotten what part of this video is sponsored. They're great at nibbing, actually. Nibbing is one of their favorite things to do. I've seen it. Look at them. There's at least 7 bajillion nibs. There. At 6, 5. I don't, there's nibs. Where is the stuff that I'm searching for? I like this. I'm a big fan of paint pens recently. They really do enjoy me. Enjoy me? They love me. Look at this. It even comes with a line that showed my ears itchy. I don't know how to really change my mind. That was obnoxious. It's not this. Oh God, that's bright. It's a light over the, stop! I've already lost it. I've already lost this. Wait, I've really already lost it? I like the ripping feature of this. It's nice. Okay, so, paper, nice. Full into a full is a weird word. It can mean fool or full. My lights aren't on.